Shalom. Kol Halo Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushua Ba'ashim Rakai Kodash. The bonds of the apostles, the bonds of the elders, and great millstone Ruel tells the truth. Much respect to you brothers out there as preaching his word and truth and sincerity throughout the four corners of earth. Tabernacle David, hopeful elect, and the speckled bird. I want to say shalom. So I just want to do this quick lesson to the spirit. Brothers have already have given their take on this series, and I'm just throwing in my 2 cents, because pretty much everywhere I see on social media and places like that, this is the talk of the town. And as I was watching one of the elders' videos, you got a lot of these series and where Jake gets a spiritual power, man, the superpowers, like Black Lightning and such, man, and many more, man. And I just, hey, put your, just marveling about it, man, how the people is going to, when they see this actually happen in real life, how much more they going to marvel at it, man. If they're already talking about this show, this show being the talk of the town, how much more when they see this in real life. See, because only the elect is going to get their spiritual power, the blessing of the Lord, the protection of the Lord. How much more are they going to marvel at the beauty and greatness of the Lord Yahweh, Ba'ashim Yahushua? How much more are they going to wish that they took heed, instead of calling you every name in the book, thinking that you don't have the truth, and it being shown that they follow false gods, man. How much more are they gonna marvel, man? That's pretty much the premise of this lesson. How much more are they gonna marvel when they see you with that power? It's in Psalms 110 and verse 3. Thy people shall be willing in the day of thy power, in the beautiness of holiness from thy womb. From the womb of the morning, thou hast the dew of thy youth. All right? When they see that power, when they marvel at that power that's going to be given unto you, how much more are they going to marvel at it, man? So continue doing the work. Continue in this walk. Do not fall. Do not waver. Pray to the Lord that he gives you more faith, more strength, more wisdom, knowledge, and understanding to keep moving forward in this walk. All right. So the people will see that you had the truth all along, man. All right. Once again, if this show is a talk of the town, how much more when power like this and more, because we're going to have all the powers, not just one set of powers, like the X-Men or so. Even with the X-Men, you have, getting a little nerdy, but you do have some, on the Omega level that has several different powers. We going to be like that and more. We're going to be like that and more. And, I have this written down right here, when I watch these shows as well. It takes me back, reminds me of some of the dreams slash visions I had, man. The Lord protecting us. I remember being chased by the enemy. Whoever I was rolling with, I believe it was my family and maybe the brothers as well. The people who was out there chasing us. And the chariot shows up and zaps them, turn them to dust. Remember going... I had one of the dreams where I guess I was going to the supermarket. It was like run down or whatever. And we was just getting supplies, getting the food that we can. And, some shots were being dumped out. And the Lord gave me that spiritual power to where I was able to run very, very fast like the Flash. And then eventually, if you watch that movie of the Hulk, in the early 2000s. I remember that very vividly, being as a young child, watching that movie, how the Hulk, he would be running and then he would start jumping. That's kind of how my dream was going. I was running very, very fast, started jumping, and then I was able to fly. And another dream I had where I guess I was with my brother, my family. We was at a old house or something like that. I guess the Lord was taking care of us. And Esau Edom had sent out some Apache helicopters, if I'm not mistaken, 2 of them. And, I had woke up from my sleep, kind of reminds me of, Yahushua and the disciples on the ship, how Yahushua woke up out of his sleep, if I'm not mistaken, and he started walking on water while everybody else was scared, terrified, of the storm. And so, I had woke up out of my sleep, and then, I jump up in the air and I start flying, man. And so, the Apache helicopters, of course, try to attack me, and, I end up destroying them. I remember I balled one up like a paper ball and threw that across the sky. Hey, that power is coming. That power is coming. Koholo Yahweh Shemiel Shah, Yahweh Ratazah, these things come to pass. We get that power, man. The Lord gives us the beauty and the strength of his glory, man. We'll have a partial part of that, I should say, So that's just a couple, just laying down a couple dreams, which I believe visions that the Lord has given me throughout the years. Yahweh Ratazah, once again, they come to pass. This is Isaiah 40 and verse 28. Hast thou not known, hast thou not heard that the everlasting power, the Lord Yahweh, creator of the ends of the earth, fainteth not, neither is weary. There is no searching of his understanding. Because Jake tried to put the Lord on his level. Why won't the Lord do this? Why won't the Lord do that? Everything happens on the Lord's time, not on your time, man. A day to the Lord is but 1,000 years. And if the Lord says it's going to come to pass, it's going to come to pass. As we read, he gives power to the faint, and to them that have no might, he increases strength. You got to think about it. We're on a low level, man, especially in this kingdom. I was watching a video today. All these plastics, a lot of these plastic particles are sticking into our bodies, man. It's polluting us, giving us cancer. We really on a low level in this kingdom, man. While back in the day, we would have, the foods will have its full nutrients, man. We're not getting the full nutrients in our foods in this wicked ass kingdom, man. This man is plotting to kill us, man. Still to this very day, because he has a perpetual hatred. He has such a perpetual hatred that he goes at his own people to get at us, like you. All right. So we need that strength. That strength is coming, especially with the Lord lifting up this man on a high level. And he's doing that to show his power. All right, these little worms are going to shut you up. Even thy youth shall faint and be weary, and young men shall utterly fall. All right, if you have children, or if you remember yourself as a young man, you had that everlasting strength, or you're a young man now. You have pretty much the everlasting strength. Seem like you can go on forever. All right. Hey, especially it was back in the day, when we were in our kingdom, and, even in these other captivities, where the food would produce its full strength for us and not polluted in this kingdom. I can only imagine how far we can go, in our past lives, I should say. All right. So yeah, even the children faint, even the young man will faint, all right, will fall and be weary. But check this, but they that wait upon the Lord Yahweh Shemiel Shah, you see, wait upon the Lord, do not take matters in your own hands. moving on your own accord, all right, moving how the Lord tells you to move, all right? So wait patiently, all right? You even going into that word, wait is suffer, all right? So yeah, the people may laugh at you, scoff at you. Where's thy God? Well, they're going to see the power. Shall renew their strength. They shall mount up with wings as eagles. They shall run and not be weary. They shall walk and not faint. That's coming, man. That's coming, man. And you have to believe that. And you show the Lord that you believe that by doing this work, by going out there on highways and byways and doing this work, man. You know, shoot, even just saying that, you know, it reminds me, you know, when I first came into this truth, got the wisdom and knowledge, you know, and I was procrastinating. I knew I was procrastinating. And Lord, you know, hey, I wasn't feeling good in the spirit. I knew I was procrastinating. And Lord sent, you know, hey, he didn't have to do that for me, but sent me a sign, showed a huge chariot in the sky with that Super Saiyan aura, and I knew I had to go out there on the highways and byways and stop procrastinating, because you either going to be on the good side of the Lord or the bad side of the Lord, and you don't want to be on the bad side of the Lord where, you know, he shoot those laser beams at you, or you eat an ICBM missile, man. You don't want that, man. So I knew I had to go out there and do the work. Isaiah 41 and verse 14, fear not, all right? Fear not. Yeah, it seemed like the enemy got these drones, these tanks, these mighty men, all right? These war robots out here. All right, but fear not. Thy worm, Jacob, you know, we just a worm. Hey, especially to the Lord, we just a worm. And to our enemies right now, in our base state right now, we just a worm. Ye men of Israel, because only the men of Israel, of the elect, all right, the men of Israel on the elect on this side is going to get that spiritual power. I will help thee, saith Yahweh, and thy Redeemer and the Holy One of Israel. Behold, I will make thee a new sharp thrusting instrument having teeth. Thou shalt thrust the mountains and beat them small, and thou shalt make the hills as chaff. Thou shalt fan them, and the wind shall carry them away, and the whirlwind shall scatter them, and thou shalt rejoice in the Lord Yahweh Shem Shah. Thou shalt glory in the Holy One of Israel. You see that? So, you know, just as, you know, Jake in the TV show, you know, getting that spiritual power, we're getting that spiritual power. We're going to get it, man. And once again, how marvelous, how much more is the people going to marvel when they see us get that spiritual power, man. You know, when they see Esau Edom and his great army and his great technology being put to shame, man. You know, we gonna fan them. We gonna turn these people into dust. So don't fear. Understand that the Lord is the one that's gonna take care of us, man. All right, He's the one that's gonna take care of us and give us that strength. You know, also remembering one of my dreams where, you know, I was, I guess, one of my family members, my cousin. You know, I guess he was scoffing against the Lord. You know, if I'm not mistaken, I forget exactly what it said, but I remember him scoffing against the Lord, which seemed like, man, where's thy Lord? And then, you know, in the instant, the Lord, you know, gave me that spiritual power, and I was able to fly. And check this, my cousin was out there looking for me, man. It's like, where'd you go, man? Where? Come, you know, you know, hey. So wait upon the Lord. You know, these things can possibly happen, man. They will happen. That power is coming. It will happen. All right. And some of my friends and family members are going to have to learn the hard way that we had the truth all along, man. You know, they're going to learn the hard way not to scoff against the Lord. But, hey, Yahweh Ratazah, you know, you doing the work. You know, it's at the end of the day, it's all up to the Lord. At the end of the day, It's all up to the Lord. He may have mercy upon your friends and family members because you're in this walk, man. All right. I had a little more on that, but that's pretty much the point with that, man. Hey, that power is coming, man. That power is coming. And Jake is about to see that our enemies are about to see that we had the truth all along. All right. With that, shalom.